My journey flying Turkish Airlines on the Airbus A330 from Lagos, Nigeria to Dublin Airport, Ireland. The transit in Istanbul was an unforgettable experience filled with both challenges and highlights. The day began in the city of Lagos, and if you know Lagos, you know the traffic can be overwhelming. That evening, the roads were congested. The heavy traffic caused serious delay. I was tensed, constantly checking my time, hoping I wouldn't miss my flight. When I finally reached Murtala Muhammed International Airport, Lagos, I immediately noticed the long queue and the bustling atmosphere. There were several checks to go through: security screening, custom and immigration. Each step took time, and with so many passengers, the process felt stressful. When I got to the Turkish Airlines check-in desk, I was met with another long queue. It took patience to finally check in and get my boarding pass. After all that stress, I decided to relax a bit. Before boarding, I went to one of the African restaurants and enjoyed an African dish: rice with moi moi and fish. It was tasty, comforting, and gave me strength for the long journey ahead. Boarding wasn't smooth either. There were issues at the gate and delays with the process. Noticed something interesting before boarding. The cleaning crew who cleaned the aircraft were carefully searched by airport security before leaving the plane. I guess this was done to make sure nothing had been stolen from inside the cabin. Boarding the aircraft took some time, but eventually I settled into my seat. The A330 cabin felt spacious, with wide aisle and comfortable seats. Around 11 p.m., the engine roared and we began rolling down the runway. The feeling of the A330 lifting off into the night sky was powerful, yet smooth. From the window, I could see the light of Lagos slowly fading away beneath the dark horizon. A beautiful sight as we climbed higher into the night. Once in the air, I had a chance to explore the aircraft. The toilet in the A330 was compact but well maintained. It had a fold-down baby changing table, bright light, a large mirror, and all the essentials like soap, tissues, and paper towels. The cabin crew were warm and attentive. The aircraft was well prepared for the overnight flight. Dinner was served shortly after takeoff. I chose the hot meal, which came with a delicious option of rice and chicken in sauce, fresh bread, a salad, and a dessert. Turkish Airlines has a wide section of movies, and I passed the time watching films, which made the long flight more enjoyable. Eventually, I got some rest as we cruised towards Turkey.
Make sure that your hand luggage is stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Please fasten your seatbelt.
As the flight drew closer to Istanbul, the cabin lights were dimmed and many passengers were still asleep. I opened my window shade and what I saw was absolutely breathtaking. Even though it was so dark outside, the city lights of Istanbul sparkled like a blanket of stars spread across the ground. Finally, with a gentle toll, the wheel touched down the runway, marking the end of our overnight journey from Lagos to Istanbul.
Please check your seat pockets for your mobile phone and other belongings. Make sure that you take your hand luggage with you. Thank you.
We landed in Istanbul airport at about 5:30 in the morning. The first thing I noticed was just how beautiful and modern the airport was. It's huge, with bright lights, impressive architecture, and countless designer shops all around. It felt more like a luxury shopping mall than an airport. Since my transit time was more than 5 hours, Turkish Airlines gave me a passenger meal voucher form. With it, I went upstairs to the food court. I decided to try Popeyes, where I had a crunchy chicken burger meal. It was fresh and tasty. Later, I had a nice break before continuing my journey. As my connecting flight approached, I made my way to the gate for Dublin. Boarding here was much smoother and more organized compared to Lagos. The process was quick, and soon I was on board, the final leg of my trip. flight from Istanbul to Dublin was shorter, more relaxing. Again, the cabin crew were professional. A light meal was served aboard. I enjoyed the comfortable sitting, the calm atmosphere, and watching another movie before finally drifting off for a short nap. Arriving in Dublin Airport, arriving at Dublin Airport, my home country, I felt relieved and happy to complete such a journey across two continents. In summary, the trip had its challenges, especially in Lagos traffic, airport delays, and stress of boarding. But overall, Turkish Airlines provided good services, enjoyable meal, and a comfortable flying experience. The transit in Istanbul was a highlight, with its beautiful airport and plenty of food options, making my journey one to remember. I hope you'll enjoy this video. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. More similar videos will be coming your way. I'm Evans for EU Plane Spotters, signing out. Thank you and see you next one.